I probably didn't get you. But hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We're a little bit early because ads are still running, but I got menial nonsense to do in Starfield, so we're gonna do some menial nonsense in Starfield while we wait. So hi, hello, we're here. Hello, Kinder. Welcome. We're already hydrating. It's good to hydrate. And we're already putting grumpy squids on my head, or octopus, or whichever tentacly beasties these are. Bleh. I'm not wording correctly today, but that's okay. So we're here at Aquila for Sinclair's books. I gotta offload. I have 80 kilos of books in my pocket, and this lady, she really particularly loves books. Are you here, ma'am? Ma'am, hi.
My
hello.
husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books. So many
She
books
loves
to
books.
read in so little time.
She loves books. Except for, well, okay, she doesn't dislike Dickens. She just can't really buy Dickens because there's too damn much of it out in the universe. So, I have some books for you.
The Count of Monte Cristo. Such delicious revenge set against the era of Napoleon. Yes, yes, yes. This will be prized in my collection.
Alright, what about more?
Oh, my goodness. Is that Dracula? The original story. I simply must have this. Oh, thank you.
What about more?
What's this? History of pirates? I've never even... My goodness, the original source for Blackbeard. This is amazing. Here,
Hello,
here.
Sparkle. More books.
Omega the Last Days.
I have been collecting
I
books.
can't say I've heard of it, but
So
this
many
looks
books.
fascinating. I hope this suffices. I know what I'm reading tonight.
You will have so much to read tonight, lady.
Oh, Moby Dick. I had 2 copies. I foolishly sold both. I'm happy to have it returned to my
More
collection.
water.
Thank you.
More hydration. Books.
Oh my H.G. Wells! Oh, some of his short
Stay.
stories. He's one of my all-time favorite historical figures. What I would give to be able to talk to him.
Alright,
But
unstay.
reading his
Hang on.
works is satisfying all the same. Thank you.
My fixing
Thank you.
my neck will be fixing my back. Books.
W.E.B. Du Bois, the civil rights activist? He wrote a science fiction novel. I simply must have this. This is real, right? Thank you.
Books.
War of the Worlds. Need I say more? Here, take my money. I almost want to close up
Take
the
my
shop.
money. Here, books.
Movies, slates,
Okay,
theater. All
I ran
have
out of
their appeal.
books she wants.
But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Whether adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderful
Books.
impossible things.
Also,
in
Sparkle,
minor
you might
bits.
appreciate this shirt because my
So,
mom
yeah,
got this one for
I
me,
like
and it's a
books.
little bit of a dig against me personally. I'm a multitasker. I can forget and ignore at the same time. All right,
Let's
look.
see.
Yes, the shade is real. It's legit, but it's real.
If you ever find an old Earth printing, take your time.
Okay, ma'am, sell, buy all of my books. So first off, she buys survey data, which I don't want to sell her. Alright. Apparently these books are not terribly worth much. Overall. So we're just gonna sell all of them. Oh, I just started selling off my peak performances. Oh. Alright, well, okay. Give me some of those back, please. I would like those back, please. Okay. So if we go back to sell, notes, mass. There we go. We're selling by mass. Okay, have fun, Kinder. No, we're just selling you the books that weigh a lot because they're not the ones that I need to keep. Also, she's gonna run out of cash. She's running out of cash before I have the means to sell her all of my books. Well, ma'am, do you have anything to buy? I think my understanding is that she has some books that provide some sort of benefit that otherwise we wouldn't be able to get. But I'm not clear on which or why. But it's fine. That's fine. I have sold off most of my books. Alright, next up we're talking to Science Lady.
Would someone really tamper with the data intentionally? I just don't see any other explanation.
Let's go talk to Mr. Man first, because he supposedly has something to say about this situation. Get... Sir.
People around here think we own
Shush.
vigilance is what people
Nope.
around
Okay.
here think.
Something's up with that quest where it gives him a marker and the quest says to talk to him, but he won't talk. So, ma'am.
Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise.
I already did something rather shady for you, ma'am. Twice, by the way. So, this is the lady who is attempting to help protect Aquila City by enhancing their, basically their perimeter sensors to protect against the creatures. So first off, she asked me to place the sensors anyway, despite the fact that the security doesn't want her help. And then she asked me to distract the guard while she used their computer to attach those sensors to the network and to process the data from them. So now she's making me do something else. What do you want?
I need someone to go talk to Davis Wilson. He isn't speaking to me. None of the security folks are, actually.
Getting ready for work is probably good. Hopefully you didn't lose too much time. Sure.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city?
Yeah, about that.
Well,
Yep.
Davis Wilson is pretty angry about it.
Not shocking.
I suppose I should have expected that, but now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me. At all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all.
What's wrong with the data?
Kinda everything. The timing of the results, the strength of the signals. I did a lot of research on the Ashta before I started this project, and none of it lines up like it should.
Okay, maybe your tech's not working.
No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look, I know
So
I
it's
screwed
the
up
data
here.
that's wrong.
I went behind Davis's back and did what he told me not to. I don't expect him to talk to me. But this, I'm not gonna lie, it looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and accuse him of anything, but maybe someone, you I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something's going on.
So
I'd really appreciate it.
clearly they know you're up to something, and clearly they're fucking with you. I don't think there's any question about this. So we have some things to do tonight. I would love to progress the main story as much as possible, but I have Barret on my tail because he wants to go solve his dead husband's real estate dispute. I don't remember exactly what it's about. I think his husband was looking into something and he got accused and like sued for a whole ton of money or something like that. I'm not sure, really.
Please be careful with Mr. Wilson. I have a feeling he's just looking for an excuse with me.
So we got to deal with that. And also oh, hi Barret, speaking of. And also, I never finished the whole pirate quest. And shockingly, that is a very long quest line. It's taken me 2 full streams. Hi, ma'am. So this is a lot of questy stuff. And then as much main story as I can stomach. We'll see. Judging on how long everything seems to take in this game, we might not get more done than those two things I just said. Summary, corporate corruption. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it was pretty clear from what he dug up with his lawyer or his cyberpunk-style hacker. I'm not entirely sure. User.
Vigilance is what keeps Aquila City safe.
Shush.
Don't mean to
I'm
be
accusing
rude,
you of things.
but I got a lot of things on my plate right now. So unless this is important, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back some other time.
This is important, so no. I hear something strange happening with the Ashta.
Oh, did you now? And did that perhaps come from a certain entitled so-called inventor who's caused me no end of headaches?
That would be the one. She's worried, okay?
Oh, is she? After going off and doing exactly what she was told not to, she's concerned now? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about.
Than the safety of
Ashta
Aquila?
for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence.
Oh, is her sensors causing problems? Yeah, okay. The sensors passively collect data. There's no way.
That makes sense. Something's got them riled up. Now I need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me?
Absolutely. I will kill every Ashta within a square kilometer of this place, and you'll have no problems ever again. I'm in.
Yeah, I've heard.
That was a long,
more
drawn-out,
than
evil
one
laugh.
that say something similar. They nearly all apologize for it later.
I've already been out there and
Gear
murdered a
yourself
handful.
up
That's
however you
fine.
need to and meet me at the gate. We'll head out from there.
Gear yourself up, you say? Like this? Or what about this? Or this? What about this? Or maybe that? Or how about this? Maybe this one. What about this? I think we'll be fine, sir. Hi.
All right, ready to head out there?
Abso-friggin-lutely.
Okay then. Just stick close to me, keep your head on a swivel, and you'll be fine. We'll be back before you know it. And maybe we'll get some answers.
What if they're just in heat? What if it's just Ashta baby season?
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy?
Yes, that was me, actually. Alright, sir, time to protect you from the Ashta. Also, Barret has a grenade launcher, so we'll be fine.
This
I don't
is
even
what
know
I'm
where he
talking
got
about.
it.
These tracks, they're all wrong. The spacing, the depth, just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he got it. I took away all of his guns before, and he magically found a new one, so I got nothing. He's a resourceful individual.
The
They're
Ashta
really
are
slow.
clever, but they're usually predictable. These tracks don't follow any other paths I expect them to.
Oh, that's an Ashta
Just
track.
doesn't add
Okay.
up. Looks like the tracks head this way.
When he said he was looking at the tracks, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, right. Those. I was, I'm not very observant sometimes.
What
It's fine.
in the hell? This is one of our security bots.
Rip.
Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashta.
All yours.
Shit, you hear that? Eyes up, we got incoming. Ashta incoming.
Yeah, you go, Barret.
Simple. Love it.
Also added a new mod, Star UI HUD. because it's neat. It kind of clears up a few of the things that are on the
Ash the
HUD
Burrow.
problems.
You feel them coming before you see them.
Are you saying that this is an Ashtaboro? Right outside your home? And you haven't fumigated it with a nuke yet? Okay. Cool. I mean, I get living in harmony with nature, but you seem to have a problem with these guys. Sir? Okay, that was a weird way to take it home, but sure. Nuke it from orbit, only way to be sure. Bud?
Beyond the wall is no day trip.
Okay. Just making sure we're... Yeah, okay. Are we able to talk out here? Can I stop following you?
You know how to
Okay.
handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashta, they panic. Not you. Now I got even more questions. Who in the hell did this and why?
Oh, I panicked all right. It just involved panicking with my trigger finger. She's not responsible, I can tell you that.
No, I expect not. Someone from Aquila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over, see if I can find some more details. While I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last. I'll meet you in the city when I'm done here.
Okay, two things first, sir. Nope, oh, and he's gone. And he's gone. Okay. So two things were bugging me about him. First off, while he's talking, his voice randomly changes volume because they didn't normalize his voice dialogue, which irritates me when there's no normalization. Second thing, his mustache is very distracting because while he's talking and his lips move, his lips will move out as he speaks, forming certain syllables, and his mouth moves out, but his mustache does not. So his mustache ends up clipping into his mouth. And it was just very noticeable. Zoop. Alright. Zoop. 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 Zoop.
If it weren't for the wall,
Walls might seem like an ancient solution, but honestly, it's no different than a suit around our bodies or a ship protecting us from space. It's the primary solution to hostile surroundings.
Barret, did you just try to lecture me on the merits of using walls? You know, things civilizations have been using for tens of thousands of years? Okay. Sure. Another thing that Star UI does, which I really appreciate, is this little mouse over thing here. That little bar in the middle is the value to mass ratio to tell me that the thing I am looking at indeed is not worth picking up. And you can see that at a glance now. I'm still going to pick certain things up because why not? But still. Also, steal protection. You actually have to hold the button to steal it. So that's all part of the mod, and I appreciate it. So I can now see that these oranges are not worth picking up. However, I'm still taking all food items, so, you know, whatever. Alrighty, Kinder. Enjoy your time at work, if at all possible. Alright, no, I'm not going to raid these people.
Another day, another shift.
Where's... Oh, computer. Right. Here. Patrol notes. Today's notes. Small pack of action on North Ridge. Another fight at Aggie's. 2 people in lockup until they sleep it off. Little Miss Emily caught on an actual pickpocket. Give her a sticker. Didn't go over well. I'm not 6, she said. Almost had a shootout at a spaceport. Not quite sure what was up with that. No one's pressing charges. Access logs. Equipment checkout. Today's log. Repaired sidearm, Wilson D. Canteen, Wilson D. Baton, Levita Q. If anyone can find Elmeto's helmet, there will be a reward. It has a picture of his son in it, so it has sentimental value. Robot updates. Last entry. B. Kirkland. Data corruption detected. Alright, I gotta find Bailey Kirkland. Who are you?
How you
Who are
doing?
you? Who are you? None of you. Where's Bailey Kirkland?
People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
Yeah. Like falsify security records, perhaps? Bailey?
Oh, hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
Nothing bad that you might know the cause to? We're fine, thanks. No thanks to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ahem. Don't act like you're not responsible, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much, and it wasn't supposed to break down.
Why am I the one that gets to... Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll
It won't
talk
matter.
to him about it.
I really screwed this up.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe. Maybe not. You had good intentions, then that counts for something.
We'll talk to him. Be on your best behavior, Bailey. I'm watching you. As I Superman my way through the city. Whee! Oh, I missed. Hello,
That
sir.
robot could have killed people. The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did? Know who's responsible?
Yep. One Bailey Kirkland. Yes. Just straight up, exactly word for word.
You serious? Oh, Bailey, what were you thinking? My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy.
At least it's
Well,
just
I'm
this
out to
world
go
that's gone
deal
crazy.
with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much.
Gila.
Not made of money around here.
He's
You
been
might
yelling
wanna
at me
give
for the last
this
hour. What do you
outlet some
want?
time to get clean data. Might be a research. Well, it might prove useful.
Shush, kitty. Shush, kitty. Shush, kitty. Wait a day to talk to her. Okie dokie. Let's do that. Oh, hi, Barret. As he just appears. Let's have a seat somewhere. You got a seat in here? No. Bar. This'll do. Okay, it's Tequila Community Center, but still, it'll do. Where's the flashlight coming from, by the way? He's not wearing anything. And that little nubbin on the front of his shirt, that's just decoration. Alright, wait. 24 hours, you say? Oh, how I wish this timer would go faster. I don't know why it ticks so slow. doesn't need to. It's 5 actual seconds between ticks. That's brutal. Deep breaths. Okay. Barret, you were sitting on my shoulders while I was resting there. Okay. You do you, man.
Gotta call someone.
Hello.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Hey, how have you been? Staying out of trouble?
Hi. I could ask the same of you. Oh, now that you're not asking me to get into trouble, I'm doing just fine.
Didn't I say it was all for a good cause? Things here have been, well, they're better. The ice has thawed a bit between me and Davis. We'll probably never be friends, but at least we're on speaking terms now. I think he finally appreciates the value of my research.
I'm glad the two of you aren't not getting along anymore. I do hope you apologize to him, though.
I did, repeatedly. In fact, so much that he asked me to stop, so I apologize for that, repeatedly.
Of course.
In fact, speaking of Davis, I have to confess, I'm a little worried about him. In analyzing the recent data, I've isolated readings suggesting that someone is making patrols far more often than in the recent past. I don't have any direct evidence, but I know it's Davis. It's gotta be. I'm worried that everything I've inadvertently put him through is kinda, I don't know, pushed him over the edge, or at least a little too close to it.
You should talk to him.
I have recognized that Davis has an emotional reaction to my presence. We're on speaking terms, but he still gets agitated. I don't want to make things worse.
So
I'm
once
better
again,
with statistics and circuits than I am with people. I've already made a mess of this situation. Do you think you could go speak to him?
okay,
If
I
nothing
guess.
else, it would ease my conscience.
I guess.
I can't believe Bailey did such a bonehead move.
Chill.
Oh, brother. Why is it every time I see your face, I bet a headache's gonna follow shortly after?
Because you're right. Davis, I'm hurt, sir.
All broken up about it, I'm sure. So what can I do for you?
She thinks you're spending too much time on patrol.
And there's the headache. That woman, I swear. Even though we've smoothed over most of the rough spots, she still manages to strike a nerve without even trying.
Tell me what's got you out there.
I'm not quite sure, if I'm being honest. It's a gut feeling. When we were out there and we found that robot, obviously that threw me for a loop. Still can't believe one of my own people will pull a stunt like that, endangering us all. But the more I thought about it, that whole episode doesn't account for some of the tracks I saw out there. Too large, too spread out.
That's fair. That's fair. You think there's something else out there?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If there's a bigger Ashta out there, something meaner than what we've seen so far, I have to know. I tell you what, if you and Kiona are worried, why don't you just come with me then? Either I get an extra gun in a fight, or you get to laugh at the old man and say, I told you so.
Deal.
I give you a chance to gear up if you need it. And, maybe grab the biggest gun you got, just in case.
I've got 12 of the biggest guns I've got. I'm ready to go.
All right. You know, Keone showed me her data. She's a clever kid. She's got a lot of things figured out. I think we can make some real improvements in the future.
You know, that's mighty big of you, sir. So, which weapon are we dealing with? So I've got my Lawgiver that has the highest single shot damage. I've got my Urban Eagle that has the next highest single shot damage. And the Refined Shoddy, which has my highest DPS. But for some reason, I really like the Beowulf. It's still pretty high DPS at 708 versus the 1075, but I just like it a lot. Plus, I have 17,000 rounds for it, so you know I've got a lot to shoot. But we'll see. Let's see what comes up.
She had a couple sets of data that she thought were erroneous or something, but it seems to me that it might not be. Bigger, faster, Ashta sounds like it matches up with the tracks I've seen. But I tell you, I'm hoping she's right, and it's just a glitch. And no need to tell her I said that. Wouldn't want it going to her head.
Fair.
All right, here we are. Let's head this way.
This way. The way we were already going. Nope, we changed direction slightly. Okay.
I remember a story from the first time I was here on Aquila. I had totally forgotten about it till recently. Every so often, we get independent types who think that they can succeed where everyone else has failed. Some of them stride off into the wilderness, certain that they're going to make more credits than anyone in history. Mining, botany stuff, whatever. Warnings just don't get through to them. Most of them don't come back. But this one-time miner from some corporation or other, he drags himself back into the city bloody and half dead. Claimed he seen an Ashta big as a house out there. The older guys all said he was delirious. And me, well, I was new as anything and just listened to him. Now, though, I'm wondering if maybe it wasn't just blood loss and heat stroke. Maybe he really did see something.
Very possible.
Maybe I should have come out here a long time ago. Shit, that's gotta be it. No matter what happens, you make it back to the city and tell them about this. You hear me?
You're surviving, sir. I ain't letting nothing happen to you.
That's one big son of a bitch.
What was it? Did you see something?
Barret acting like he didn't see nothing. I mean, it definitely was bigger. Wasn't big enough to matter, but it was bigger. I guess they're not a problem. Sir?
If we didn't have proof, nobody would believe us about the Alpha. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that. If you hadn't been with me, no way I'd be standing right now.
It wasn't that hard.
Maybe not. We had to do everything we could, same as anybody. It was amazing, though.
I hope that put your mind... That's fun. Do it again. I hope it put your mind at ease, sir.
I mean, it does, and it doesn't, you know? We got out alive this one time. That's good. But this ain't gonna be the last time we have to deal with this. Now that we know these things are out here, we need to track them and keep them out of populated areas. And that plan is gonna need everybody. So, I'm gonna swallow my pride a bit here and ask you to go tell Keone what we found. Let her know that her data wasn't an error and that she needs to focus on it.
Indeed. Okay. I mean, we could go the zoology route. Sure. Apex predators are usually territorial. You just showed it what's what, so you should be safe for now.
Looks like I can still learn a thing or two. Thanks again for saving my ass.
You're welcome. Now, do I need to escort you back in so you make it back alive, or are you good? He's probably good. He's fine. He's a smart cookie. He's tough. He'll make it.
have some work for someone like you.
The Rock, you say? What is this? What is this The Rock you speak of? Is Dwayne here? Sir?
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
Are you having a nightmare and forgot your outfit? Or are you just having a warm day? Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
Davis should be more careful. The data shows the Ashta are more active. So, what happened?
We found the new Ashta and killed it. You know what? We'll inflate his statement a little bit. Davis said your help was critical in keeping Aquila City safe from a new Ashta threat.
No, he didn't. There's no way Davis would say that, even if it's true.
Okay, she got me.
But it is true, isn't it? My data was accurate. You know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this was all a mistake. That I stuck my nose into something I shouldn't have. Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they didn't want or need my help. But they did, didn't they?
You were right, yes. Don't let it go to your head.
Don't worry. I am sufficiently humbled. Well, for now. I need to get to work on this immediately. But while I've been sitting around, I whipped up a little something for you.
Aw.
I thought it was funny. Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not in really poor taste. Anyway, thank you. Again.
She's not good with people. The Despondent Assassin, a legendary rifle. Alright, alright. It is an old Earth gun that has pretty decent DPS. Not better than my current stuff, but the Despondent Assassin. Small chance to demoralize the target, headshot, and anti-personnel. So all this effort of going around and hunting critters, and she gives me an anti-personnel weapon. Alright. I think she's trying to say something about what we should do with Davis, perhaps. Alright. So that's one of oh so many Aquila side quests that we should do at some point or another. But for now, we need to rush to Barret's mission. I just wanted to finish that up because I've had that one pending for a little while in progress.
I have something for you.
And that still took 45 bloody minutes. Everything takes so long in this game. Alright. My inventory is fine-ish. Empty a couple things. Barret, what you got for me?
I sent some evidence ahead to the lawyer on Gagarin.
We'll get there in a minute. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I do. How did you know?
Because you told me. Repeatedly. Alien kebabs, you say. Okie dokie. So, weapons. Blah. And then... Blah. And then... I could probably go sell these, but it's fine. Because we did wait that full day, so she should have money again, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll do it later. Alright, so we are now going to Gagarin, which is back in Alpha Centauri, and Gagarin Planet, Gagarin Landing. Let's get Barret his closure, shall we? Alright, we do a quickie save. Barret. Barret. He was here all along.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
What do we do now?
We need to reopen the case. See if there's anything that was overlooked the first time. We've done some legwork remotely, but we need to do some good old-fashioned investigating now. Hopefully it will be enough to clear Irvin's name.
Okie dokie. We will take care of it.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes. Wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, you know, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
Didn't this lawyer lose the case?
Yes, but listen. Nobody will stand up against the mining corporations around here. They're scared. She didn't want to lose the case, but she didn't have a lot to go on. Thanks to us, now she does.
All right. Did you bring everything?
I sent that to our lawyer already. I asked her to confidentially review what we found.
What can you tell me about our lawyer?
Ellie Yankton. She worked on Irvin's previous case. Ellie is one of the few lawyers on this planet who's willing to take on the mining corporations in court.
How many people are on this planet, by the way? Gagarin doesn't feel like a highly populated area. But let's go talk to her.
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Okay, fine. I'll escort you safely through town. Speaking of which, do you, sir,
Got any? You should inspect your ship for heat
have
leeches.
anything
I'm sure you can
like
find something
money
you like.
for me? You have 72,000. Perfect. I have a ship to offload. Or 2. Or 3. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Okay. I have not decided what to do with these ships yet. I like them. They are good ships. But we'll get rid of the Ecliptic Claymore, because I don't think I dig this one all that much. That one is... Really? Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. 46,000. Sell. And then we will sell the Ghost 3 that I got. Vendor does not have enough credits, but we're only going to lose out on 200 credits. It's fine. Perfect. Hello. Desk looks broken. So we'll probably be back to talk to her at some point later. Oh, she's got stolen artworks available. Neat. Alright, come back there and loot that later, I'm sure. We got a medical station.
Salutations. Please ask a supervisor if you need something.
Hi.
If my services are inadequate, please leave a complaint so I can improve.
Been an uptick in strongly worded reviews
I
recently.
haven't actually
Not
been
everyone's a fan of
here.
the new firms
I
coming
have
in.
literally parked here and talked to the ship attendant man, and then
Best
that's it.
cereal is Chocolate Labs. Ships of the line are okay too.
Thank you, random child, for randomly telling me your cereal selection.
Starting to cool off.
Alright. So part of the problem with coming to a little town like this is as people start chatting.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Okay, we'll talk later then, fine.
Watch your step.
As people start chatting, we get random missions sent. So where...
Apparently
okay,
the corporate
hang on.
execs are
Shush. Breach of contract. There we go.
talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there? Good luck.
I had forgotten to select the mission. Oh. Is this a statue of Yuri?
I heard there's a bunch of old abandoned.
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight? So political. So familiar sometimes.
So this looks like a rough stone statue. Jesus. Of probably Yuri. It's kind of hard to tell. We got no face to work with.
We're not supposed to leave the canyon. Too dangerous.
I'm sure it is. All right. So up that way.
Ah, this is Ellie's law office. Perfect. She said she would be expecting us.
Indeed. Yankton. Yankton. Ellie, where are you? Oh, and he's already sitting in the chair. Wow. Way to jump ahead of me, Barret. Hi.
Well, well, well. Barret, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barret. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Yes, indeedy. Have there been other cases like this before?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
Or, you know, the quintessential human corporation tale, because we do this all the time, everywhere. So you handled the case years ago.
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
So what do you mean about people avoiding this place?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
Right.
You're kind, Barret. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
So, let's discuss.
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
Why didn't he defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Okay. Well, we need to clear his name. Let me get some money back.
We can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that.
If you tell me it was lost in transit.
It's just not enough.
Okay. Nothing we found is good enough?
Not on its own. No. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
Okay. What happens if we take with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
All right, let's do that. More evidence is what we need.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
Okay, but we don't have other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Okay. Wouldn't they destroy those documents?
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
Okay. Do you know which mine it was, Barret?
Not really. All I know is that it's a Hephaestus mine from 20 years ago, somewhere on Gagarin.
I don't have a couple decades to wait for you to search them all, so we'll need to narrow it down.
All right. Let's give.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Okie dokie. We could say, oh, so many things. Barret, this is your investigation, handsome. Any thoughts? They do just leave a lot behind.
Even the confidential records and salvageable equipment? Seems wasteful.
It was probably cheaper than transporting older machines around the planet.
Makes sense. Not many people wander around outside of the city looking for abandoned mines.
Why lock your door when you're the only person on the planet, right? Anyway, try to log into the Foundry system or convince someone to find Irvin's mine for you.
Sounds like an awkward conversation. Fortunately, the captain is rather good at those.
I am so good at being
Hopefully
awkward.
That's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
The Foundry district isn't too far from here.
All right then. So Barret,
I should still have a key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure.
so where is this apartment?
For you?
Discuss the case.
We've got some solid leads. Leads are good. A whole lot better than no leads.
That is technically correct, sir. Okay, well, sure.
Of course. And I trust you.
Oh, right. I accidentally chose the button to talk to Irvin. It's fine.
We'll be back soon, Ellie. Wish us luck.
Okay, so Barret, where is this apartment? You gonna tell me, or do I just have a magic dot? I have a magic dot. I see.
You know, I've been so busy, I still haven't gotten outside the city limits. Though, it doesn't sound like I'm missing much.
Is this Foundry District, or is this Barrett's apartment?
Rough day, right?
Ah, Foundry District. Got it. Okay.
If there's harder work than Mandela Foundry and mines in Gagarin, I haven't found it.
Welcome to the Mandela Foundry and Mines. News, now supporting all mining corporations currently operating on Gagarin. Accounts, ... Let's use a guest account. Ah, right. My account. View my paychecks. Pending paychecks 1. Oh. I got $1,000. I don't remember working here. Thanks. Request denied. Oh. Because I'm Argos. Right. Assignments. No. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to do anything other than the incident report. Okay, so incident report doesn't even work. Fair enough. I at least got my paycheck, and that's important. You, sir.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling onto ships at port. Been a long time since then.
You, sir.
Haven't you lost her waiting for somebody?
Do you work in the mines? Actually, what's it like? What's it like living here?
Ah, you just moved here thinking it would be different, right? That's how they got me too.
That's not a promising answer, but okay. Do you know Ellie?
Shh! Don't say her name around here. If anyone heard that, I'm fired for good.
Okay. So apparently she's toxic. Got it. Are most people here for the jobs?
That used to be how it is, but some people grew up here. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Probably not. I'm just visiting, not working.
You're just visiting a mining planet? You off-worlders must be truly bored.
I'm just a life completionist. So, you work in the mines and need help?
Friend, I don't get paid to chit-chat about work.
But please? I need to use the terminal.
That information is confidential.
Oh, I have 3 turns, and I only get +1 options? Oh no. I know you'd like to help me, though.
I hear you.
I'm glad you could come around to my point of view.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Or not come around to my point of view. You're missing the point, though.
Stop. I don't want to hear it. You need to get out of here before somebody reports you for whatever you're doing.
I hate it when the walkways creak.
I legit didn't even have an option to do anything about that.
Leave me out of it. I don't want to be involved. I just want to enjoy my break.
But, please?
Ooh. Well, works for me. Take my passcode and log into that terminal over there. I'll say I lost my card. It's no problem.
Impressive.
Next time I'm going to take a nap on top of a building. Nobody ever looks up there.
Oh, are you? You were a random citizen. Okay. Anything in these lockers? No. Except for duct tape. So, employee number 3490. I would like to search the database, please. We are filtering for mines. Foundry Mines database, supporting Hephaestus, Six Sisters, and Mandala. Mines listed by registration date. Acceptable filters. Mine assignment number. Company. Year active. Returns a result if the mine was active in that year. Status, active or inactive. Enter query. Acceptable filters. Company Hephaestus. That number. Inactive. Mine H363. Gimme. Thank you. Alright. We did that.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Indeed. We should... No, we're not going to hire someone. It's
This
fine.
is what we do. We're explorers, adventurers. But yeah, other than that, it's my fight. I don't want to get anyone else involved.
Alright then, let's do it.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Okie dokie. So, we're going to the mine.
The Terrabruki kiosk still busted? I swear, last time that thing worked, there were still humans on Earth.
And then let's also go to the apartment. Ow, my ankles. Ow, my extra ankles. Okay, well, that didn't work. I got a little bit too zoopy with my jumps. Alright, well,
They probably never intended for these walkways to last this long.
Okay, let's try that again, shall we?
Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much. Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
There is indeed a safe
Find
there.
Anything helpful to the case, Captain?
I just got here and I was waiting for you to stop talking. Sir?
He lived here for a few weeks. The plan was that I'd join him here. But everything went to hell with Hephaestus, so I didn't. I wouldn't have liked living in this metal box anyway.
Why didn't you sell this place?
After all this is said and done, I will probably do just that. The honest truth is that it was easier to ignore.
Fair. And you never lived here, right?
Me? Oh no, definitely not. I didn't even want him to go to Gagarin. But he didn't think it would take long. It shouldn't have been a big deal. And now it's one of the few things I have left of him.
Well then.
9H363. Here we come.
Not yet, Barret. I'm still investigating. You got a freaking elevator? Okay. We'll check that out in a sec. We got empty beer bottles. We got succulents. We got stuff. The never expiring meals. Wow. All that for a chunks. Alright, we'll go in the elevator in a sec.
Irvin didn't live here for long, but he certainly had a lot of junk here. I had no idea.
Indeed he did. Ew.
Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this.
They're still living.
Chugging along 20 years later.
They're still living. Can I have these plants, though? We'll take good care of them.
Hold on. Is that what I think it is?
It's an alien cactus. Were you gonna... I feel like there should have been more to that conversation. Wow, this place is, homey. Alright. So I could just... Oh. I was gonna say I could unlock it, but it actually does require the computer. So let's go do that.
Irvin didn't live here for long.
Shush.
But he certainly had a lot of junk here.
Shush.
I had no idea.
Shush.
Irvin only lived here for a couple of...
Found this strange plant. Any idea what it's for?
That is an extremely impressive specimen. And somehow it's managed to stay alive for the past 20 years.
Same with that giant plant
I'll
behind your
hold on
head.
to it for now and see if I can't dig up some of Irvin's research on it. I don't know if people still curse Irvin's name around here.
Okay.
If there's any resentment left?
Reminders. Finalize apartment purchase. Send anniversary gift to Barret. Meet new coworkers at the bar. Private messages. Oh dear. Your work contract. You received a mine assignment and your Foundry passcode soon. The mine assignment is specified in the contract, and the key allows you to access Foundry computers for additional information about your particular assignment. Alright. Application for a hunting license. Application ID Irvin291. Check with Town Hall. Welcome to the team. Irvin, we have to talk. It's about the job. If you can, please reach out to me before you start the job. HH. Assignment. Terminate Alpha Predator near the assigned mine for Hephaestus Mining Corp. A highly intelligent Alpha Predator that seems to have recently emerged near the northwest Hephaestus mine. I've been assigned to work with Dr. Helgi Hawkson. Yes, that's a name. To uncover why the creature is so aggressive and whether it has anything to do with the mine's activity in the area. I miss you. Sweetheart, I know this is going to be a long job on Gagarin, so I thought I'd send you some flowers to cheer you up. I know how much you like the ones that aren't cut, and I found someone who had a live plant. Ta-da! Don't worry about me. I just got me on some new assignment already with Sarah. That'll keep me busy until you return home. Missing you always, Barret. Aw. Unlock safe. Yes. Yes, there we go. That one and this one. That one and this one. Done.
Aha. Will you look at that? If we go to Town Hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
Okay, contract. Irvin Madani, Sword of Damocles.
Employment contract? Let me see.
And credits.
Got the coordinates to mine H363. But this will still solidify the fact that he was there.
Let me read it. New items. Contract. Indeed, H363. Contract. Specific task. Which is the murder Alpha Predator thing. Okay. And he's got the Sword of Damocles. Lovely.
All right. We've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
These are indeed solid leads. Knowing Ellie, she'll probably say it's not enough.
And as the lawyer, she's probably right. The burden of proof is sky high on this one. It's likely already in orbit. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but the plant is a good consolation prize.
Well, alright then. Did Irvin say what it's for?
No, but I did find a few slates that might give us a clue. As well as a reminder to finish a physics paper that I never did.
Whoops. It's pretty.
Beautiful and resilient, as extremophile plants tend to be. Although this self-sustaining habitat dish gets some of the credit. I bet it could survive without care for a long time.
We need more of those. It probably can withstand drought.
Evolved or altered. Irvin used to experiment a lot with extremophile plant life. Maybe he made the perfect plant buddy for his windowless apartment. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined.
Wait, we're giving it a name?
What do you think of Harvey?
Why not look up the name that Irvin gave it and then honor him that way? Okay. Harvey works for me.
Then it's unanimous. Okay. The three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
All right then. Harvey. Let's go solve a case. It's not quite a murder, but it is an unjust cause of his suicide, which is a bit of a problem too. So we are going to Town Hall.
You think you're hot? Try wearing security armor.
Did she just call me hot? Lady, I'm otherwise occupied. Town hall. Wow, this is quite the town hall. Town hall is currently closed for renovations. Reopening date is scheduled for TBD. Alright. Applications. Available civilian applications. Mining permit. Check application status. Oh, can I have it? Your Argos extractor permit is still valid. You do not need to apply again. Okay. Check application status. Urban's ID. Hunting license. Yada yada yada. Hephaestus mining. Done. Alright, cool. File a complaint. No, file a complaint. Sorry, the complaints inbox is at capacity. Please try again later. Alright, so it's impossible to file a complaint. Got it. So Barret's talking to me, but I don't know where Barret is. Ellie will be very interested to see that indeed. Wherever you are, Barret. So, we currently have deliver evidence to lawyer for the things over here. We're gonna do that. Ellie, I've got a thing for you. Hi. Ellie?
You're back. Well, what did you uncover?
Let's let Barret explain.
Thanks, Captain. We searched Irvin's apartment and found an application for a hunting license. Compelling, right?
It's not much. Practically zero. Is that all you found?
Well, we also have a copy of the actual license sponsored by Hephaestus, too. How about that?
That's solid evidence, but likely not enough to bring it to a judge.
We knew it.
Opening an old case has a higher burden of proof, I'm sure.
So that didn't help at all?
I didn't mean to leave you with that impression, no. That is incorrect. It helps the case. It shows bad faith on the part of Hephaestus since they claimed he was not hired to hunt for them. But that's just circumstantial. It may help when we argue for a settlement value, though. If we win.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's not circumstantial. It's legitimately that they lied in court, which directly affects the outcome of the case, which would then negate the case. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We have the mine. We're going to go there next.
Okay, now that is a solid lead. Well, don't let me stop you while you're on a roll, detectives. We can talk more later.
Alright then, bye. Let's go raid a mine. And hopefully it's not collapsed. That place looks neat. The blue and the red light. We're going there. It is indeed neat.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems? The Freestar Collective. The UC wins the colony war. None of this ever happens.
Are you talking about alternate history? I'm so confused, man. Yeah.
What?
Okay, fine.
I look like the welcoming committee or something?
Shut up and drink.
And get out of my face.
Alright, I thought this was going to be more of an active bar. It's more of like a sitting canteen type of area. Alright, fine. Do we have... Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago. But it might have new tenants now.
Well then. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Also... Oh. I was gonna go scan them, but they're too far away, so never mind. Alright, Hephaestus mine. Do we have anyone here? Or are we talking like critter new tenants rather than people new tenants? Because I can deal with either of those things. Ah. Critter. Got it. Woo! Barret. Jeez. Jeez, bud. Chill.
Glad you're on my side.
These things are creepy. They're like little spider bats. Spider bat. Spider bat. Howdy, smooth agent. I do not mind at all. Spider bat. Spider bat. They are called pest. No other name. No fancy wild critter name for them. Just pest. Okay. Oh dear. It's time for a night of puns. Alright, bring it. And you can be this one? That one. So then this one. That one. This one. That one. This one. That one. This one. That one. This one. This one. That one. No spider bats in here? Alright. I am doing pretty darn well. How are you doing? Oh, there's a safe. Aha, notes. To Thomas. Thomas, it is with great sadness that I must inform you of your wife's passing. While tapping a particularly fruitful vein, a seismic event occurred that collapsed the area of the mine your wife and many others were working in. She died instantly and was in no pain. She was a great worker, and we will all miss her dearly. We are continuing to dig in her and the others' honor. I am keeping you in my thoughts during this difficult time. Best, Foreman Noel Schulman. So they've already lost people in this mine. Alright. Notebook, I'm gonna need you to go the fuck away. Thank you. Ah.
Well, they don't need it now.
Indeed. Duct tape. Okay. I heard that. Spider-Bat's getting all hissy at me. I can't photo mode while I'm aiming down sights? Lame. That all sounds like you're doing great, Smooth Agent. Monster Hunter Sunbreak. I don't even know about that one. But congratulations. Spider bat. Spider bat.
Whoa, looks like they left a lot of stuff intact when they shuttered this place.
Indeed they did.
If they were in a hurry or if it was just cheaper to replace it.
Some of one, some of the other, etc. Spider bat. Spider bat. Spider bat.
Show. Or.
Spider bat. Spider bat. I like the spider bats. And here I am just standing there watching it happen.
Do this.
Comms building key. Well, that's handy. Oh, geek. Succulent. Lovely. Succulent. Lovely. Those board games, surprisingly, don't actually have much value to them overall. Terrible weight to mass ratio. At least according to the bar. I feel like 140 to 1 is good, but apparently not. Spider bat? No spider bat, okay. I would like that, please. Thank you. Barret. You know what? I'm curious about something. Barret, hold still. Nice. I was wondering if those had a use. They do. They explode. Well, as long as you're at least partially enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Spider bat? Spider bat. No spider bat. What are you? You are a thing. A decorative thing. What's the value to mass on a slipper? Not bad. Okay. I'm not taking them, but not bad. Anything else up here? No. I think we're good. Bathroom. Spider bat? Spider bat. No spider bat. Oh, notes. Miner's Journal. The foreman and geologists say that we're continuing to dig. They say that it's the best way to honor those lost in the collapse. What a load of crap. If they actually cared about them, we would be packing up right now and calling it quits. Hell, I might just do that myself. I don't want to die in this hellhole. It's a little bit of ammo. I mean, it's only 5 digits. I mean, I need more. How's it going, Dragon Eye? Spider bat. Spider bat. Watch that laser, bud. It's concerning where you point that thing.
May as well, right?
Spider bat. Spider bat.
This looks promising. Looks like administration. Company records? Bingo!
Barret, you're not even in the right area. Ah, more sneakiness. Okay. Got it. Got it. Duct tape. Lovely. Okay. So let's use this computer. Mine status decommissioned. Employees. Helgi Hawkson. Contract long term. Assignment conducting an environmental impact study, which is incorporated in several upcoming land acquisition bids in 2310. Cavern and Central Chamber. Irvin. Short term. Terminate local predator. Assist Dr. Helgi with environmental impact study. Alright. Yep. Memos. Let's read these in order. That's a lot of memos. Okay. Mine commissioned. Right. Welcome, Dr. Hawkson. Dr. Helgi Hawkson has been assigned to the current active Hephaestus mines to evaluate the situation with the subsurface bacteria. He has full authority to conduct any experiments needed. Extraction Phase 2. Exactly on time, 6 months to Phase 2, we have penetrated the subsurface layers of slime and biomass below the top layers of materials and have full local access. Gases are escaping through the bacterial layers at a higher rate than previous mines in this biome, but that has assisted in reducing the amount of biomass. Dr. Hawkson is investigating. Are these all in order? Yeah, 2008, 2009, yeah, okay. Dead wildlife. The crew found a flock of dead creatures around the entrance to the mine today. They seemed diseased or starved, but we don't know why they came to the mine. Volatile gases update. The volatile gases that were previously requiring special protective gear have plummeted below critical levels for the 4th straight week, as is the trend with the mines after the first year of operation. Mines sent for security today when one of the local predators arrived to feast on the collection of dead carcasses nearby. We have started to burn their corpses in hopes that it will go away. Large predators have been circling the mine and attacking each other. Purposes unclear. They are very violent, and security from Gagarin settlement is unprepared for this, so they left. We sent for further assistance. This could disrupt extraction. Welcome, Irvin. Hephaestus has hired Irvin Madani to kill one of the main predators that hasn't left the areas for weeks. He will assist Dr. Helgi, who is studying the strange predator behavior. Predators are dead. Irvin was able to kill the largest of the predators. Currently no wildlife is at the mine anymore. Unrelatedly, the volatile gases from the extraction point are now fully depleted. This did not happen at the previous mines. Year 1 is complete. We are now at full production. Site is expected to be fully depleted far ahead of schedule due to the removed complication of volatile gases. New estimate depletion date, that date, which is, what, like 7-8 months from opening? Okay. Irvin's contract is over, and no more predators or any wildlife have been found at the mine. It's a miracle. Dr. Hawkson has quit unexpectedly today, citing ethics violations on a planetary scale. Decommissioned. Hephaestus ordered the immediate closure of this mine and all others in the area, even though we are at peak extraction and efficiency. Mine will be sealed in the standard fashion. All equipment unrelated to the extraction is left behind. Well then. Hack master lock? Sure, why not? Oh. I see. Right then. Let's do that. So that and a 1 will do it, but I only have 1, so I gotta make sure that I don't need any others. Otherwise I could use this for the internal. This is for the external. So these two will handle the outermost layer. these two can handle the second layer. And these two can handle the third layer. Okay. Yeah. I have almost entirely forgotten what I was doing. That one and that one. That one and that one. That one and a single. And I actually had two singles. Perfect. Okay. Listing terminals. Helge's Research Station. Account status deactivated. Unlock it. So I gotta find it, but it's unlocked now. Irvin Station. Redacted. Unlock it. Alright. Now I'm just gonna find them.
Now let's go find Irvin and Helge's lab stations.
Indeed. Let's also continue to steal everything that's not nailed down. Ooh, an advanced lawgiver. Nice. Because the one that I've got currently is... Oh, damn. I forgot I had an advanced. I was hoping for a better one, but it'll do. Da-dee-da-doodly-doo. Deedly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, who are you? Foreman's log. We are still recovering from the collapse. The full death toll is unknown at the moment, but there are currently 13 confirmed dead. I will be consulting with the head geologist about how best to move forward from this unfortunate incident. While drilling, we seem to have stumbled upon a nest of some sort. We aren't certain of the species of creature it belonged to, but it seems to be deserted now. We will continue drilling once we know for certain the nest has been abandoned. Ah. I see. Well, that's concerning. That means we're going to find critters down there. Probably spider bats. Which would be wonderful. Okay. We're done in this lower floor. I'm going to end up with 17 cutters again, aren't I? Oh. Spider bat.
Ah, yes. That sort of internal structure is common to biological organisms like that.
Shut up, Barret. You didn't even see inside. Open. 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 Okay, fine. Fine. Go away. Really not comforting that they shut this place down with a bunch of corpses inside and it's fine somehow? Well, whatever. We're going down. Spider bats. You all right over there, Barret? He's fine. He's fine. Rock. I think Barret's having issues, but I think he overcame himself. Spider bat. Spider bat. No spider bat. They got eggs though. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man? Spider-Man! Jesus, Barret! Fucking jumps down like Superman raining death from above.
Where? I swear they were just here.
Yeah. They're dead now, Barret. Barret's not great at living identification.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Barrett's gonna give me hell this entire journey, isn't he? Spoon. Apparently decks of cards aren't very space saving either, but it's okay. We'll continue to take them. Because they also don't weigh that much. Helmet. Book. Increases range and accuracy of combat tech weapons. Great. I think that's what I think this is a combat tech, isn't it? I don't remember. Are you a combat tech? My Beowulf. View. Where's the view? Inspect. There we go. Are you a combat tech? Yes, Combatech Beowulf, right here. So yes, this weapon just got slightly better. Wonderful. That vial had stuff in it. Now these vials are weight-wise very useful. These aren't that bad either. I usually end up taking all the scientific equipment because it's all pretty good weight to money wise. Okay. Let's... Oh, this is Irvin's computer. Okay, perfect. Nope, I'm stealing everything. Irvin, visiting expert in xenobiology. Active archived memos. Experiment results. They're not going to like what I have to say. Alright, so that's from, or to Irvin from Doc Helgi. Apex Predators. Irvin, I've included your analysis of my papers which I've sent to the main office. Thank you for helping me collect and analyze the data. I sincerely hope this makes a difference. Dr. Helgi. Sent. Poisoned planet? Question mark? Dr. Helgi, the data tells a troubling story. Could the microbial colony network be poisoned by the chemicals from these mines? Could this cause the global collapse? From Irvin. Alright.
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see.
Barret, I'm gonna need you to hold still. This isn't working out according to plan. Damn, Barret, your head isn't bucket compatible. Alright. So we do still need to go and explore the rest of the place. Door. Alright. was a door that just had a bunch of explosives in it. I'll take it. Oh, you are very dead. Very, very dead. Alright, another lock. These do get a little bit tiring after a while. Not too bad, but still. So you... okay. What about you? And you, perhaps? Yeah, so these two for the innermost ring. Outermost ring can be... that one and this one. And the second ring can be 2 singles, because I have 2 singles. Okay. That one. Single. Single. And then you were going to be that one and that one. Yeah. Oh no! Trix pushed the button. Phone? Are you gonna? You are not gonna cooperate, phone. Okay. We're just gonna restart you. Okay. You have a lot of points. So you know what? I wouldn't normally do booze, but I'm kind of feeling it anyway. So we're boozing. So we're gonna take a pause for a moment here. Trix is water. Trix is back fixing. I actually had a thought that I might do booze today anyway, because I have a drink that I might mix it with. Moving is important. Okay. So, I will BRB. Alright, we are back. Apparently Starfield has lost its focus, but that's okay. So, the drink that I wanted to try was... I recently went to Asian Market, and there are many different unique drinks there, and this one is a straight-up lychee fruit drink. It's like 2% juice or something like that. It's basically sugar water, and it's great. It's pretty tasty. I have had lychee other things, but never just a straight drink. And then we got a little bit of rum mixed in, thanks to Trix. So, cheers, Trix. It's a little bit light on the alcohol. I only got about a shot in there. But it's tasty. Okay. Back to stealing everything not nailed down. That was a Dickens Christmas Carol. And I can't take these eggs. They are just decorative eggs. Oh, there's definitely room in here for more alcohol, for sure.
On down here at least. That's good.
There is rum in here, and I can tell, and there is room for more rum. So both of your possible statements are accurate. Oh, alright.
You're carrying a lot.
Shut up, Barret.
Do you want to take a moment to shuffle things around?
Shut up, Barret. Alright, so we're supposed to be finding another thingy that-a-way.
I know it's not uncommon for them to leave all this equipment behind, but it seems rushed.
Ah, here's the nest. It's very squidgy. Very squidgy indeed. And this is the collapse. Or, I mean, it is a collapse. I don't know if it's the collapse that caused corpses, but it is certainly a collapse. You know what? My health is low. Not low, but low enough. And I have oh so much food. So let's eat some of that. Sure, we'll have some alien kebabs. We'll have some boom pop cherry. We'll have some of chapaguri. I'm not familiar with that, but it looks like spaghetti meatballs. We'll have that one, and we'll have creature jam. We'll have some of that. And we'll have some of that. Then we'll have a couple of those. One of those. This isn't even phasing my health bar. It isn't even coming close. Sure. Didn't even touch my health. So there's several elements of this game that I do take issue with. You dodgy motherfucker. They did not add nearly enough survival elements. They made fuel pointless. Like they have descriptions in the game that say something along the lines of, you know, build a base so that you can feel your ship for longer distances. Well, that's irrelevant. Not needed. I feel like there's some missed opportunities for really awesome gameplay elements that they kind of missed. And I'm hoping that they either come back and fix it. I believe there's been hints of them fixing it. Or the modders get their way. So I'm trying to withhold too much judgment until we get access to the creation kit.
Seaweed and sulfur.
Why are we talking about seaweed and sulfur? Oh, because he said it smells weird in here because of all the weird chemically changes happening. But yes, once we get creation kit, sometime next year, the modders will go to town, and we might get some really nifty new features. Oh, and he's gone.
I don't have time for this.
And it's gone. Queen's dead. Long live the queen. Yes, indeed, RK. These gigantic spider bats are definitely something to be concerned about. Okay. Studies. Ecosystem collapse. Conclusion. Biochemical analysis of subsurface bacterial colonies reveals near total collapse caused by gases released by the mining processes. Killing apex predators devastates a local colony temporarily, but they can rebound. Chemical releases from the mines, however, are 95% responsible for the collapse of the ecosystem. My full report, including data, methodology, and analysis, will be sent directly to the main office. Apex predator reproduction. The apex predator species is an important component of the Gagarin ecosystem. The species is eusocial and has a strict caste structure with drones, defenders, and a primary reproductive gyne or queen. The gyne of each region reproduces irregularly, and waste produced by the nesting process is used exclusively by the soil microbes to form massive colonies below the surface. Full report sent. Below the surface of Gagarin exists a vast microbial colony network that spans much of the planet. These colonies contain many species of microbes working together to convert dust and organic material into soil. Without these colonies, Gagarin's entire ecosystem would be devastated. Full report sent. Apex predator species. If a local queen, gyne, in the regional hive of apex predator dies, one of the drones is promoted to queen by consuming the remains of the previous queen. The process of promotion takes several months. Full report sent. And also sent my resignation. Due to witnessing numerous ethics violations at Hephaestus, I quit. This is my 180th report about the severity of the situation. What Hephaestus is doing in these mines will cause the biome to become unstable in the short term, and it will ruin our environment permanently in the long run. Read my studies if this is unclear, if anyone reads this at all. What a waste. Well then.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back to before Urban's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him.
Oh, and he's gone. Indeed. So let's finish clearing this out and finish ruining the local ecosystem. There's lots of minerals in here, by the by. But I am okay not mining them. Hello. EU water. Microbially contaminated water. It sounds more like a BB gun. Yeah, most of the silenced weapons do sound really quaint. Not just quiet, quaint. Oh, you're just gonna run away now? Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck off, Spider-Bat. They hucked a rock at me and I nearly died. Alright, let's make sure everything else is reloaded.
Just through, huh? Ha. I'd run too.
What are you...
I mean, come back.
What are you talking about, Barret? I did not notice the one chewing on my ankles. I definitely did not notice that. What is this? They also have a wonky ass hitbox. I can only hit them in the butts. Yeah, I don't like this gun. I'm done with this gun. It gets to go away. Jesus, Barret. Alright, man. You got it. You won. Those are neat little plant things. I like them. Ow, my ankles.
You're trying to impress me? First of all, nice. Second of all, don't die.
First of all, nice. I didn't even give him that. He found it himself. I stripped him of all of his weapons before, and he somehow magically appeared one of those things out of the air and started blowing shit up. It startled me the first few times. Alright. Let's... You know what? Let's leave it on there. So, the Maelstrom. I do not need it. So we're gonna swap it out. I don't need that. I will just put... I think I'm just going to put the Beowulf on number 1. I like it there. And I'm really not getting much out of the drum beat. The per hit damage is just really low. And the DPS overall is really low. I'm not liking it. It's alright, but it's just not fantastic. Okay, we're just going to stick with this guy. Jesus, you spooky bitch. Hi. Barret, watch it with that thing. Alright, now we go down and get that queen.
I wonder if those things moved in after the Hephaestus left, or if these things chased them out.
Alright, we're taking a dip so we can take a picture. The lighting is not great. Alright, fair enough. Really hard to get a good picture when there's no light. You are platinum. Meh. I mean, it looks like there's good light until I actually go to take a picture, and then there's no good light. I mean, it's okay with my flashlight, but it's not fantastic. Alright, I do believe the place has been purged, and we're good to go. Ah, I was incorrect. I don't even know where he came from. There's a bunch of corpses here, which means we've already dealt with them. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
None for me, thanks.
Maybe I'm not done. Maybe there's more to do. These had to have spawned in behind me. Because we are indeed back at the entrance. That's the cave-in, etc. So we had to have pissed them off and they spawned in behind. Are y'all done trying to bite my ankles? I think they're done trying to bite my ankles. No, it's not like I killed the queen or anything. No, absolutely not. I was just over for a nice cup of tea. Spider bat, spider bat. All the spider bats done? I think all the spider bats are done. Good, good. And before I go anywhere, I need to empty my pockets. Because I have almost doubled my inventory weight again. Why am I still at 105? What the fuck? Oh, right. It doesn't put away the cutters. Okie dokie. Now we can go back to Ellie and say, hey, we found evidence of wrongdoing. Right. When Andresia lost her head. Don't worry, she found it again.
Hey, keep your eyes open. Sounds like one of Reliant Medical's regular couriers has gone missing.
Gagarin's not
Thank you
an
for the
easy
side
place
quest.
to live. Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
And I just sent money back home to my parents. Oh, missed.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it.
Couldn't you wait until you stepped further in the door, Barret? When he started shouting about Ellie, I thought he had rushed forward and saw that she wasn't there, and I thought we were going to have, like, more corporate espionage bullshit to deal with of, like, a missing lawyer. But instead, it looks like her place just got ransacked. It's fine. Hi.
Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Go for it, Barret.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barret, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored.
Pew, pew, pew.
And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Is he dead? Why is that a problem?
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all.
Is he dead or drunk?
He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know
I'm a
the
bit
captain
weird
can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him.
All right. It's understandable.
I'm glad you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms.
I mean, I can do that. Can we go to court without him?
We could, but I think we'd lose the case, bluntly. We can verify these documents are real, but Hephaestus can counter by attacking Helgi's character. They'll label him a disgruntled employee and then find a dozen independent scientists to confirm Irvin was at fault. But with Helgi in court, he can explain the science and help me challenge any countering theories during cross-examination.
Okay, where do we find him?
That's also a bit tricky. He's hard to find. Doesn't really stay in one place for long.
We'll find him.
You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
All right, then. Let's go light touch a man. Right? I certainly wouldn't stay at one place if someone kept trying to make me go to court. Never mind the fact that he's probably being hunted by all of the corporate jackasses. Alright, so where am I supposed to find this character witness?
Hey, what's drunk? People seem to really like it.
Tell you when you grow up, kid. So where's this character witness? Because we got the doc here. And it's an optional to find the character witness. So let's do a quick save before we go in, just in case. Oh yes, Barret can definitely handle
I know a guy
a
who
light
just
touch.
got a job at the Centauri Mills plant. Won't say what they pay, but his outfits sure have gotten nicer.
Thanks for the random gossip, lady.
Do you
Doc.
need medical assistance?
Hi.
Are you injured? Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
And we are definitely not working for the corporate people trying to murder him. I promise. Do you treat a lot of mine workers?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
Alright. Do you know Irvin?
No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
I mean, it might be. You never know what reputation he earned for himself while he was here. Yeah, Barrett's flirt comes up so often. Like, it comes up like the second I started talking to him. He was ready to be flirted with pretty much the moment I saved him from the pirates or whatever. Alright, we're looking for Helgi.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
Did Helgi ever talk about working for Hephaestus?
Only every single time I see him. But listen, I don't have time to chat.
I mean, Irvin might have earned a name for himself. Who knows? We're working with Ellie in a court case. It's for a good cause, I promise.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
Okay, fine. Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
No. Just vouch for him. Just only as it pertains to his coherence.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
Thanks,
no
Doc.
promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best.
Okay.
I need to get back to my work now,
Wait,
if you don't mind. I'm
Hold
Dr.
up.
Keala.
I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, well, hello right back at you. If you're ever in need of medical services, you just let me know.
Okay. I saw this terra firma option, and I was just glancing at it briefly, and I only saw the F part. I thought it was a flirt option. I'm like, wait a second.
I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Oh man, the offers to give money to people are so random. Like, you're not wrong about that 20 credits thing. Sometimes it's like we can get away with so little sometimes. There's on Aquila, there's a lady running a charity.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
I need to walk away from her before she starts talking my ear off. There's a lady running a charity on Aquila, and she gives me this whole spiel about how they're barely making enough money and how they're surviving off of the richer people in town, but not, it's starting to run dry a little bit. And then you get the option to offer her 100 credits. I'm like, dude, I would give you 10,000 credits right now and you'd be set for quite some time. But I don't have that option. Yeah, sometimes those dialogue options are a little bit janky.
You should talk to Chief Pretorius.
Okay, this way. Dot. We're looking for Dot.
Terror kiosk still busted? I swear, last time that thing worked, there were still humans on Earth.
Alright, are you Helgi? You are Clint.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere.
Do you have a Helgi lying around?
Parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
I would like one Helgi to go, please. What's wrong with selling mech parts?
Well, for one, it's illegal in UC space. Making mech platforms used to be Gagarin's bread and butter. So, since they were banned in the armistice, I get 1 to 2 folks a month asking what kind of relics I might have lying around. But I'm not about to risk a contraband fine at my age. So that's why I just lay it out up front.
So, RK's bet is that this is Helgi. Alright. Nice to meet you, Clint. I'm just gonna look around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
Alright then. What do you know about Gagarin?
Gagarin? It was a military town until the end of the Colony War. Mechs were our specialty. Everyone always blabbers about Mars making the highest performance machines. But if you needed a system that wouldn't let you down in a pinch, you piloted a Gagarin. But that all dried up when the mechs were banned with the armistice. Now, we've got these new firms coming in. Arcmite, Centauri Mills, claim they're here to revitalize the city. Which is funny, since their employees refuse to step foot in most of it.
I also asked him about the mech parts and totally forgot what his answer was. What was Gagarin like when they made mechs here?
Plenty more competition for stores like mine, that's for sure. UC had a lot more money to throw around in those days. During the war, I couldn't keep the shelves stocked. At first, because of all the demand. But later, because the Freestar Collective flotillas were so damn good at picking off UC merchant craft. But the biggest difference now? The quiet. Not just because most of the forges and mines shut down. It was the testing. Firms used to drive their prototype mechs out into the canyons, way beyond the city. But you could still hear the guns all the way from here. It was like, shoo, thunder. So when the thunder stopped, well, so did Gagarin in a way.
There are a lot of Aussie accents in this, yes. It's got a chance to be something new now.
Good way to think about it. Hopefully I'll be around long enough to see the end result.
You keep that smile on your face, buddy, and you'll be fine. Alright, do you know a Helgi?
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
Ah, I see. How much does he owe you?
Enough that he's no longer allowed in my store. I don't like denying service to anyone, but it's the principle of the matter.
Alright. Ooh, he almost had a little bit of Indian in that. The way he said principle of the matter. He almost switched from Australian to an Indian accent. Almost. Very close. When did you last see him?
I've seen him around, but never in one place, except when he needs money. I offered him a job, but he showed up to work drunk one day and I had to let him go. I don't have any ill will toward him. Sure, the credits I'd like to have back, but only because it'll mean he's gotten his life together.
You know what? That's a nice way to think about it. He'd like the money back, but only because that means that he's in a better place now. Alright, let's see if we can persuade him first. I need a witness to a case.
Yeah, I don't want to be mixed up with anything like that.
Wow. Okay. So, I still hate the persuasion system. Specifically because of the dialogue choices. I have 3 turns to get him on my side. And for +1, I can vaguely threaten him with us having a problem. Or for +3, I can straight up tell him that I'm going to be a problem for him.
I'd like to see you try.
Alright. Are you trying to piss me off, sir?
I'm not scared of you.
Like, why am I threatening him? There's no reason for me to be threatening him, but those are my only options, really. Fine. Tell me.
Calm down. I'm still thinking about it.
Please.
Yeah, I hope so. All right.
The dialogue is
fine,
just garbage when you're in these persuasions.
I don't know where he is, but ask Lizzie up at the bar. She knows everybody.
Would you vouch for his character?
You sure
No.
you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
Alright then. It's fine.
Yeah, and while you're here, maybe see about buying something, eh?
Would be funny if you just throw me into the buying dialogue there. Alright, okay. So we need to go find Lizzie now. Alright. Ooh, do we have more characters here?
Buzz off, alright?
Wonder if there are any mining jobs on Mars these days.
There's a bar, but we do not have new characters here to buy for myself. I mean, hire. Yes. Lizzie! Lizzie, hi.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritzer or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
Straight shot of rum, please. You got something against folks from New Atlantis?
Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that come to Gagarin and want to change it. And those folks usually ask for disgusting, overly complicated drinks. You one of them?
No. Just How dare you? I love a wine spritzer. I'm leaving. Sure. Just looking around.
Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, all right?
Rude. Rude of you to assume that I would start something. Very rude. What about, we're just gonna go straight for the real question. Helgi, gimme.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Oof. Immediate return fire. Ouch, lady. So, can you help us find someone?
There are very few secrets here in Gagarin, my friend.
Just makes the ones that exist much more expensive.
It is what it is.
So, can you?
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
Thanks. God damn it. Ooh, do I want to ask for work from the crime boss lady? You know what? Sure.
Not for this kind of deal.
Okay, fine.
Sorry. Credits are easier for you explorer types, though, aren't they?
I mean, I shouldn't be really trying hard not to spend my money, considering I have $1.5 million or so, but still, it's fun to try. Persuasion.
The service I provide is worth quite a lot.
8 points in 3 turns. Cool. Alright. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point.
That price is too high and you know it.
If you don't like it, find someone else to deal with.
Fine, talk.
Come on, I'm trying to help here. All right. Consider it a favor.
Favor from a crime
Send me
boss.
the coordinates
Sweet.
now.
I'm certainly not going to ask her to vouch for his character. Bye.
See ya.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arcmite factory the other day. The robots took it down pretty quick, though.
I know what I owe on that favor. And I'll be happy to oblige. Why is that place on fire? Ah. It's a barbecue. Right, okay then. So. Hi. Nice place you got here.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
Who are you people? I would like to discuss some help.
Then find the history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
Alright then. We've uncovered new evidence we think will make a difference.
It's been 20 years. 20. Get out of here.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
We know about everything.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too.
It is
Well,
occasionally.
you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
We've reopened the case, though. Wait, hold up. Why are you reluctant to try?
Because I tried before, and they threatened me 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, they... I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this. Any of my mess.
Oof. Oof. Can we pay you for your cooperation?
Believe it or not, I don't need or want your money. I made enough of it by working for massive mining corporations. I don't need to risk anything else.
Alright, what do you actually remember of the case?
I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations.
Fair. Fair. So that's kind of what I suspected. The corporations threatened him, which is why he backed out as a witness, etc. But we've reopened the case, sir.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
I have lots of guns.
I can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Because so if you have proof, if you have actually something to help in the situation, we have proof.
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
If you can prove it's real, that would explain why I never showed up the first time. As opposed to, you know, Helgi being Helgi.
Oh, and now we gotta finish convincing him with several dialogue options. Clearly this has been bothering you.
Yeah, been a thorn in my side, back and foot for 20 years. Maybe it's time I just pull it out.
And there's so much more at stake, like the planet.
You may be right. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin.
Died.
Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
I definitely remember that wrong then. And this is why I try to do all of the quest lines in one shot, because I swear there was something about Irvin being threatened by the corporation and sued out of existence, basically. And I swear he took his own life to get rid of the debt and whatnot. So I am clearly not remembering that right. It's fine.
You still want to do that hike?
Alright, Ellie.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
I thought we already had witness. But okay. Alrighty, Smooth Agent. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Hydration.
Well, we've got good news and, well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Yes. Can we provide him with the safe house or an armed guard?
What do we look like? New Atlantis? No.
Can stay on my ship. What if he's not reliable?
Then we better hope that our other evidence holds up.
Alright then. He's gonna testify though. And Dr. Kayla might be a good character witness.
Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Hooray.
Huzzah! That's what I like to hear.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Hawkson's standing in the scientific community. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this.
You done good, lady.
We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing.
But first, we need to have a meaningful conversation.
Wow, we actually did it. Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
What's an aerogel?
It's a substance that is literally lighter than air, depending on the planet. Habitable planets tend to range from 1 to 2 milligrams per cubic centimeter. Most aerogels are about 1/10 of that. I feel like I'm currently hovering in that territory. Give or take 1/10.
Way to be the most nerdy about it, Barret. Alright, so we could weigh you.
Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we did do a lot of walking, I bet I really am lighter.
I'm glad you're feeling better and lighter. But first, do you think things will change on Gagarin?
I hope so. It's always a tug of war between the workers and the mining corps. But there's one thing we've got in our favor.
A crazy scientist?
There's more of us than there are of them.
Oh, okay, that too.
All it takes is for the people to realize it.
Do you think we'll get a verdict?
Ellie would know better than I. But I doubt it'll be anytime soon. These things tend to involve a lot of red tape. It's a special kind of adhesive that makes you stick to old filing cabinets and manila envelopes.
It's terrible. Sticky stuff. It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. Glad you're feeling better, though.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese.
I'll check my pockets.
Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too?
I probably have wine and cheese in my pockets right now.
Moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for you, Barret. Anything for a friend, bud.
That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him, too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Welcome back, Kinder. Sorry, that old joke struck my mind briefly when he said Harvey's got a little explorer in him, and I'm like, Barret, did you do something to the plant? Wait, who's Harvey again?
The plant? From Irvin's apartment? Just look at the slate. It'll explain.
Alright. I wonder if Harvey has a home planet we can visit.
I doubt it. Harvey's a wanderer. Getting lost is how he finds his way home.
Alright. Harvey's got a long way to go before he's up to our adventuring standards.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Barret, we've been on the same ship for like 3 days, okay? Where's this going, Barret?
When you joined Constellation, I didn't know what to expect. I was just reflecting on everything we've been through, you know? It's impressive.
Alright then. We have been through a lot then.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Barret, get your mind off my pillar. Oh, 3 days of local time was 31 weeks of UT. That's why. Just, you know, pillars.
It's whatever leaves an impression on you, right? Moments that define our lives, where our future diverged from our expectations. People who changed you, or people you've changed.
Some people change us forever, indeed.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Barret, again, get your mind off my pillar. Tell me more about our bodies. Barret, are you okay? Did you eat something weird again?
Maybe I did. But this is all from my heart, my friend.
Wait, really? If done right, you can marry both Sarah and Andreja, even though Andreja's like, I do not share. And she was like ready to murder me just with the glare over that statement. Interesting. Living life to the fullest is a gift.
And the definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
Oh, right, me. You're talking about me.
You're playing with me, aren't you? Well, I'm almost done. Just listen. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories, but you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
Interesting. Okay. Because this one feels much more like a proposal from Barret. Whereas, you know, with Sarah and even with Andreja, there was a lot of kind of hints that they were getting closer. But Barrett's more like, I want you inside of me. Like, he's being much more straightforward about it. But I value our friendship forever, Barret. I've already been promised to Andreja.
Need him? There's nothing more important to me in the entire universe, my friend.
All right. Good man, Barret. I would pat you on the shoulder, but I don't have hands. It's become a real problem in my life, actually. Ellie,
Hello, Detective.
talk to me.
We should catch up sometime. Later.
Let's talk about other stuff. Do you have a lot of clients?
Not as many as I should, given the contracts these miners are signing. Most of the time, I'm just here to remind folks they've got rights. A piece of paper can make you do a lot of things, but it can't break the law.
Yes, my hands only hold guns and grenades. Why set up law office here?
I've always been passionate about environmental law, so coming here was a natural fit. But I'm not gonna lie. There were times I almost let go of the rope. Losing Urban's case really shook me. Imagine having all these wild ideas about how you were going to end corporate malfeasance, and I couldn't even win one case. But you can only cry about it for so long. I told myself to suck it up and win the next one, and the one after that. It didn't matter how many tries it took, I'd just keep chiseling away at the whole justice system until I made a crack.
Well, it's definitely good to have a goal.
That's right. And the one thing I've learned is there's no one case that'll solve everything. It's a process.
Alright. Do you need us here for the trial?
Don't worry about it. For this case, I expect the paperwork to climb up the stairs and the verdict to fly out the window. So even if I did have a courier send you a court date, you'd never get here in time. But whatever the outcome, I'll make sure you and Barret are the first to know.
Well, that's good. Can we discuss it, though?
Well, detectives, you did the heavy lifting. Now it's my turn to close. But it's not as simple as waving the proof in somebody's face, especially with a case this old. There's appeals that have to be filed, legal proceedings, bureaucracy, the whole nine. My recommendation is you and Barret take some time off. Travel the galaxy, see the sights. I'll send him a message when I have some actual news.
Lawyers and their lies.
Good
Very
chatting
good
with
point,
you
though.
again.
But she was right. We were definitely going to be the last to know. I just realized at this moment that I never found, or I never went down the elevator in Urban's place, and I don't remember where Urban's place was. I definitely do not remember where Urban's place was. Was it here? It was here. And I never went down the elevator, so that's fine.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling on the ships at the port.
Trying to see if I can figure out where it might have led to. I think it just might have led to down?
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie.
Nope, okay. Not a clue.
You one of those corporate drones? Gagarin doesn't want you.
Alright then. So we finished Barret's story. It was a good story, it really was. I got no problems with Barret. He's not the one I care the most about. And we still have Sam's mission to do, but it's fine. Which one was this? Oh, this one. So this one is one where it's just a random Aquila mission, but I'm supposed to meet up with this lady to talk to her about helping out a family that's down in their luck in Aquila. But it's bugged because when you show up to meet her, she's being attacked by pirates. Or rather, they're having a face-off in space. And when you talk to her, she says something along the lines of, "Join me in shooting the pirates." And I can't shoot the pirates because they're on my side, because I never finished the damn pirate mission. So that's one of the other things I wanted to finish, or at least attempt to finish, is the damn pirate mission. So let's at least go report in the bank heist finding, because we did the bank heist, and now we need to actually report it. You've done Sarah and Andrasia's, but not on the same character. How have you managed to play multiple characters already? What the hell? I am... let's see. I am almost 200 hours into this game. One playthrough. One character. And I don't think I'm even like halfway done with the story yet. Alright, where... They were previously around Phobos, but they're not there anymore. Where's the Vigilance? Ah, they moved. To... Arene. I want to be able to have a ship this big. I'm very sad about the size limits. Oh. What an interesting camera angle. I didn't know that camera angle existed. I just found it now. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully I don't have that problem. Probably like one pirate in a deep dark corner that you didn't see.
Yes, what?
Yes, hi. Okay, so we did pirates. Last stream we did not do anything with the pirates. Stream before and the stream before that, 2 streams in a row, we did pirate stuff.
Hey.
We prepared for a bank heist. We went and did a bank heist. We got intercepted by ecliptic mercs, but we finished the bank heist. It was all good.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
I did nothing of the sorts. Yes. Some of the Siren's passengers should be arrested.
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Duff after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates?
Hydration. And a little bit of a cheers, kinder. Alright. I stole the credentials.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How did you know all that offhand?
The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy.
Well then. Delgado will figure it out, though.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
Nope. He's been clever, though.
I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
Don't be rude, Toft.
That's enough, Lieutenant.
Yeah, what he said.
Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Basically, you joined Constellation and then immediately went off gallivanting around the universe. That's fair. That's kind of roughly how I did Skyrim. I did 200 hours in Skyrim before going up to talk to the monks for the first time. Which is, like, the start of the story. Okay, so let's see. Are you concerned that I'm helping them get closer to the Legacy?
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
Alright, can't you just go trace it yourself?
I'm not certain. Galbank uses their own proprietary transponder system. Even a ship as old as the Legacy would be a challenge to trace. And even if we could find the ship, we don't have anything strong enough to resist those levels of EM radiation. Unfortunately, we're hampered by the same obstacles as the Crimson Fleet.
Alright, there's something about a comm spike.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Yes. Please, continue to be a pirate. Here's your customary eye patch, shoulder parrot, and speech impediment. Also, with the pirate Vlad that we've got, we probably have infinite amount of weird turns of phrases to use at our disposal. Alright. Are you closer to convincing the council to attack?
My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits.
Alright, shouldn't we warn the Navy about my attempt to grab this major secret technology?
I don't see the point. Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest.
Alright, fine. I'll report back when I get evidence.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
I got this from being arrested. This whole mission chain started because I forgot that I had contraband on me.
Early reports say your mission on the Siren was a success. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
Alright, Toft.
This mission is going to require discretion.
Hold
what
still.
Can I do for you?
Hold still. Hold still. Do you know where the comm spike is being developed?
That information is classified, so even what I do know, I can't divulge. Now, I realize
But
as
I
part
need
of
it.
this mission, you'll probably end up finding out anyway, but that's besides the point.
But I need
For
it.
the sake of your cover, it's best you work with whatever information the fleet gives you.
Okay, fine. Do it the hard way because you're supposed to do it the hard way. Got it. What can you tell me about it?
I know as much as you do. I wasn't briefed on this particular device. But if the fleet wants to trace the Legacy's transponder signal, they'll need something beyond the decryption tech we have currently. If such a device exists, it's likely being developed by the UC.
Alright. I have evidence for you.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case.
Yes. There was a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of Stars who was a piece of crap.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Any other fragments?
Nope, that's all I got.
Understood. Keep searching, and you're bound to find more. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Okay. Let's go down to prison and see if
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
see if the previous person that I put in jail is there now.
Siren of the Stars, huh? Pretty fancy for a pirate.
Who the fuck are you?
I don't know about you.
What do you mean by that?
People who work undercover, they're sneaky by nature. Hard to read. When I fly, I want someone beside me who I can predict. Boxes by the Marquess of Queensbury rules. But you're a southpaw. A wild card.
I'm a left-handed person. That's what southpaw means. It's not... Okay, you know what, bud? I don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know me.
No, I don't. But I do know the previous occupants of that interrogation chair you were sitting in. Not good people, to say the least. I think one of them even strangled a man. With his teeth.
I don't think you know how anatomy works, sir.
But if Commander Ikonde says you're Sistef, then you are one of us. For now.
Ah, yes. Flying a freshly acquired pirate ship to scan zones is a problem. Who are you?
You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO. A firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best. And I've got the kills to prove it.
I could totally fly circles around you.
I like your confidence. And there's always room in the squad for another apex predator. Just be sure you know whose side you're on.
How did you get involved with Sistef, whoever you are?
Long story. I got my start in the academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyden's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I called in a few favors and got back home with Sistef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
I still have no idea who this guy is. Like, his name is Alex. I've never seen him before. He just immediately started talking to me like we bonded in the past. Where did you learn to fly?
I cut my teeth on space trucks, believe it or not. Before I got my stripes, I was just another cargo hauler trying to earn an honest wage. But after a couple slick escapes, I got recruited to the academy and went from dodging pirates to hunting them. Thing is, some of my best tricks were with a big rig. Ever try a pitchback with a Hope Tech truck with 2 fleet wraiths on your tail?
I can't
Compared
say
to
that I have.
Doing it with a military fighter is a piece of cake.
Alright, have a nice day, whoever you are.
So long.
Right, okay. I was very confused by the whole conversation, but that's okay. Break. We're going break. 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 Yes.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trenchfoot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered, all because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this? Don't you?
I do, but if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Well, alright then. A little harsh, but fair, I suppose. Welcome back from your ad duty. Why did you just draw a weapon at me, sir?
Heard you had to board the Siren of the Stars.
Why did you just draw your weapon at me, sir?
For a tribute to my ancestor. I never felt more out of place.
Alright then. Okay, so we're looking for a prisoner. to
Sysdef Marines
talk
are the
to.
best of the best.
Ah, you got the dark room. Hi.
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans on New Homestead and grew a conscience? Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think I turned a new leaf because I wanted Sysdef to go easy on me. The truth is a bit more complicated than that.
Alright. Then explain it to me.
Sure, I got time. You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rules.
You mean honor among thieves?
I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done.
I don't
You get the
really
rush
remember
and
this
the
guy's
relief.
story.
But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you gotta worry about the guy sleeping next to you, and if he's gonna take a bigger piece of the pie. You gotta wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face.
You just want pie, don't you? You're just really hungry. I mean, I vaguely remember that this guy was a witness or something, and we offered to not kill him. Yeah. Yeah, this is Austin. This was the guy that the pirate lady tasked me to murder, and I chose not to murder him, and instead put him up for being secured by Sysdef in lieu of being murdered. So he was a pirate temporarily that was then left the pirates, and then the pirates put out a bounty on him?
If
Okay.
this is some kind of staring contest,
Shush.
I've got... Well, for one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or UC Captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
Oh, that's fair. I chose not to murder him and instead put him up for adoption. Naval mentioned you would change your identity.
Yeah, I've had some work done. If you got the Crimson Fleet on your back, you would too. As for the name, that was actually the hard part. You can use 100 different aliases and the system will just add them to the list. Now, you can pay a guy to delete the list, but nothing's ever really gone forever. Neva probably paid the same guy to hit rewind, and here we are.
Yeah, probably. Would you be interested in working for Sysdef?
And put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat.
Alright then. Well, enjoy your good night's sleep. I think he's the only one that we've managed to put in jail so far. I think. And then, of course, we got the new guy from the luxury yacht from Galbank that we just turned in. So he'll be here next time. No one else wants to come quietly. Everyone else wants to get murdered. Alex Vaughn. Why is he one of the few named people here who will talk to me? And where did you come from? Whatever, it's fine. I'm tired of being confused by him. So there's so much more pirate to do. And I don't think I have enough time to do much of it tonight, because it's already midnight. So we're gonna go find something else to do. And we'll go talk to Vlad and get another location or two of the artifact bits and bobs. Oh. Yeah, this view. I didn't know this view existed. But it's a nice view. Oops, bonk. Oops, sorry, can't drive. My bad. I chose to get up. I'm trying to play with the controls to see what I can figure out. Alright, what do I have that I can accomplish tonight? Let's see. I don't think I want to do the Keeper Aquila stuff yet, but we could probably do Power from Beyond. Ooh, let's do the Sentient Microbial Colonies in Ptolemy. I kind of wanted to do that before, but I forgot about it. So let's set a course. UC Sec Chimera. Accept incoming.
Genu again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding.
So, this is where I had already asked them the questions on it. So why is it off limits?
Tolomon 2 is a biological exclusion zone. Nothing down there but terrormorphs and UC soldiers keeping an eye on them.
The terrormorphs.
Best course of action is to leave while you're still able.
I wanted to go down and see the terrormorphs. Are you going to stop me from landing?
No, but if you proceed, no one will be coming to rescue you. So do us all a favor and jump back to safe harbor. Now.
So basically, I'm allowed to go down there and get myself murdered. But it's going to be a problem if I do. Alrighty, RK. Go enjoy being a Freestar Ranger. I haven't done that one myself yet. So, I wanted to come down here and do the scans for the exploring the planet, and they're trying to tell me, "Nuh-uh, you shouldn't do that." So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna do some of that. So mining outpost here. Forward base here. Let's go to the forward base. There's probably quests here. Probably gonna jump into a can of worms here, but it'll be fine. I want to see the terrormorphs, because we were introduced to them very briefly at the start of the game, and I forgot about them ever since. The very first place after the mining building, where they tell us to go to the pirate base, where we first get Vasco, and he's walking with us, and we go invade that pirate place. That was a research facility where they researched terrormorphs to be used as biological weapons in the war, and that's the only introduction to terrormorphs that we've had. So I wanted to visit them.
Every ecosystem has its own unique challenges. Hostilities that life conquered to just exist. We should take notes.
Alright, so we got a ship coming down there. It looks like an ecliptic cutlass, which I don't need to pirate and probably can't anyway. Alright, so we have eight fauna and 3 flora to scan, plus we have resources which we're already like half done with. So ultimately what I'm looking for though is terrormorphs first off, and then also the 3 scanny dudes. Alright, resources are done. Do I have any other things? No, it does not look like I have any other things. Birds. Birds. Hi. How are you? That endless beeping is quite annoying, actually. Would you knock it off? There we go. The endless beeping has knocked it off. Hello, lizard things. You are kind of terrifying, sir. You are slightly less terrifying. Oh, damn. So many birds. Okay, so we got those guys. Nope. Can't overcome gravity at 0.1, or at 1.0. There we go. Alright, so this is the way we get a natural formation. It might or might not be one of the question marks on the side, but we'll go check it out. And then we're probably going to have to go to a different area because this place only had buildings and didn't really have much in the way of natural formations and whatnot. We are done with the flora in the zone now, which is good. Still have plenty of fauna. I know there were little beetle-like creatures I need to find. Oh, I bet this water is like hella cold. Oh, this water's not hella cold. That's surprising. I was kind of expecting to get immediate cold damage from stepping in here. Wow, that natural formation is really far away. I want to find terrormorphs. Probably should go to that forward base, and they're probably like have me do something that'll probably get me killed or something. Terrormorph! I found one! Hey, bud. Oh, you shoot acid. Okay. Hi. How are you? Oh, Jesus. That's what I was looking for. That's friggin' terrifying. Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. Alright. You are indeed kind of scary. And that happened to be my 100th. That was my 100th ballistic kill, which is great. Do we have more coming? No. Okay. Well, that was cool. A little scary. Barret, you did not help at all. Oh, is there a boom? Yeah, it's really unfortunate we can't get the light to point at things when we're trying to take pictures. There's no lighting controls whatsoever in here. There's a little bit of brightness and contrast controls, but that's about it. We don't have any controls over like daylight hours or anything like that, or even where the flashlight is pointing. Very unfortunate, because I'm pointing here. As soon as I go into screenshot mode, it is no longer pointing there. It is pointing up. So taking screenshots is a little bit tricky sometimes. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Okay, so terrormorphs is doing his thing again. Oh, hello, bud. Yeah. So, terrormorphs are kind of scary. Definitely got it. But I need to find more of them to scan them. Alright, so we're going to continue moving towards that landmark. Buh. One screenshot. Fine, I'll take a screenshot as is. You're gonna try to fight me? Creepy little frog dude. Oh. I heard boom. That's usually a well, maybe boom is not terrormorph? I know that the boomy roar was terrormorph, so maybe there's one nearby and it's just close enough to cause me to freak out without being able to see it. Aha! Terrormorphs. Lovely. Trying to see if I can get a shot on a terrormorph. Oh, they're coming. They coming? They coming. Oh. Oof.
Just look at that. Fascinating how it's the same needs and comfort in entirely different ways.
Barret, are you discussing the merits of the terrormorph as a species while we are trying to not to die from them? Okay. Well, that was exciting. I'm still not done scanning them, but we're much, much closer. She's shooting at Barret. We are 86%, so one more gets us the finished scan on those guys. We also need these guys, and we need these guys, and we need those guys. Alright, we're getting there. Hunting bighorn. Oh, so we have a new one. Great. Ah, bunch of dead people. Alright, cool. I'm gonna guess from the terrormorphs. Or some sort of very large predator. Hard to say. Something is angry nearby. I can hear it. Alright. Grabbing that alien egg almost always means an attack coming. Ah, you. Alright, that's fair. At least it's not terrormorphs. Anyone else? Anyone else having a hard time making it up the hill? Barret, you be bait. You're doing a great job. Yeah, you get it, Barret. No interfering. Nice. That sparks some green. We have finished the terrormorphs. Still need to get the bighorns. I didn't realize the bighorns were a thing. And gotta get these guys. Done. Lovely. Oh. Hi. Alright. Bighorns. I need some. You look like you might be a bighorn. Which means we need one more bighorn. And this one's dead. Okay. And this person's not dead. Okay. Well, that means we need to escort them safely. Alright, sir. Let's escort you safely.
Help! Please! Oh God, can you help me, please? I need to get to my ship, and I can't do it alone. We got attacked by some local predators. I managed to bunker down here, but now I've no way out. There's too many out there. I'll get mauled to pieces if I even try to make it alone. But you seem like you're capable. You up for a quick rescue?
Sure. Absolutely.
Then let's do this. My ship's not too far from here. I'll mark it on your scanner, and we can book it together.
I know this is a random encounter. I just find it amusing that he seems shocked by the local predators despite the fact that this is the terrormorph planet. Alright, how far away are we talking? Unknown, okay. Alright, bud, I'm gonna fly, you just keep up. What other powers do I have? Let's take a peek. So let's see. We've got a solar flare, which I haven't actually tested yet. Let's see what that looks like. Explodey ball of light. Lovely. We've got sense star stuff, which lets me see the cloaked starborn guys. We got the creator's piece, which lets me temporarily pacify a dude. Gravity wave, which is your Fusro Da. We got the anti-gravity field, which kind of randomly floats people. I think there's an equivalent to that in Skyrim as well. Grav dash, that's a little bit of a zoopy forward kind of deal. Personal air bubble. And then we got precognition, which I still have yet to figure out. Bend time and glimpse the future, seeing the path someone will walk and the words they may say. So my suspicion is it might help with persuasion, but I keep forgetting it exists by the time I need to actually do a persuasion, so I've never had a chance to test it. Oh, bighorns. Done. And that's still not all the local fauna. Interesting. I haven't seen any others, though. Ow. Broke my ankles. Ow. I just found one. Hey, bud. Who are you? Oh, hi. Yeah, Barret, you get him. Terrormorph. I'm gonna need you to not. Thanks. Yeah, that ball of light explosion thing was really neat. Also, I totally forgot about the trip mods. Wait, did I never get the frogs either? Oh, okay. I totally forgot I never got the frogs. Well, he's got a neat ship, so shame I can't have it. Alright, bud. I am here. Hey, trip ma, don't do it. Hi, bud.
You saved my life. Thank you so much.
It's kind of like a found footage thing. Neat. You're welcome. We're having a conversation here. I'm stuck in the conversation here. You guys got it, right? Help. Help. I'm stuck in a conversation. And he's just walking away. Barret, got my back, right? There we go. Okay.
Find anything worth selling or using?
We're fine. Barret, hi. Hi.
Lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back.
I need
Looking for something?
for you to hold on to all of the gooey things that are in my pocket right now. Hold on to that, please. Thanks. Right? I was in the middle of a conversation, something comes up and starts biting him, whips out a shotgun and starts shooting and forgets to let me out of the conversation. Alright, and we can't have the ship, right? Inaccessible, right? Yep, requires key. I could probably take it off him, but... Hang on. Quick saving. We're gonna see if I can take this off him. I'm just curious.
You know better than this.
No. He does not have the key.
Hey, I'm fine.
Are you? Are you fine, Barret?
Whoa.
Are you fine, Barret? Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Okay, so I'm actually going to end it here. We had some fun time dealing with the terrormorphs at the end here. And we did Barret's mission. We did the mission with the scientist lady at Aquila, Barret's mission, and we finished turning in the pirate mission. We really didn't accomplish all that much, but we got rid of some things that were bugging me. We still have a lot of main story and whatnot to do. I'll still be interspersing Starfield with all my other stuff, but I've kind of come to the conclusion that not everyone wants to watch Starfield, especially not all the side questy things. So I'm probably going to try to beeline the main story on stream, do what I can off stream to just keep myself occupied, and then once we finish the main story on stream, then I'll be free to do whatever the hell I want with it in my off time. If I come across any particularly interesting side quests, we might try to do those on stream as well, but I'll probably end up going and doing, you know, all of Mars, for example, and all of Aquila, just doing the side quests on my own terms. Because not everyone wants to see another 200 hours of Starfield. And I got other things to do anyway. We got Cyberpunk to stream as well, plus all the horror-y games. So we got plenty to do, and it's fine. As much as I hate missing content on stream. Interesting. So these bullets are hit scan. These bullets are hit scan even though you can watch the bullet travel. Yeah, they're hit scan. Okay. Good to know. I mean, I'm not good at it, but, you know. There we go. Okay. So that'll be it for tonight. As I finish murdering an entire flock of critters. Kinder, RK, anyone else who might still be lurking out there, I appreciate y'all being there. Tomorrow we're probably back to Spooks, but I don't know which one yet, so maybe we'll do another vote. Well, that's it for now. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye!